was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
I want to make the playoffs, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Neither here nor there. Just like you too.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Mike 54.
They'll run on first down. It's Fletcher. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
More pushing than she had to do here
in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
And he kind of just fell out.
Do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He finds Beckham complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come on the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anybody really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Come on, that's a mean-ass juke, Cooley. Man.
So a decent gain, but all for nothing.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
You can't beat me, bro. Only way you're going to beat me is through the ref.
It's going to be a long day.
Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side. Fletcher. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what the referee says.
I'm just giving you holdings after holding. I'm about to tell you, man,
they're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And Jackson throwing once more. And he finds a man with a crossing. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On 2nd down now, it's Fletcher. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And able to find Allen Lazard. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff.
I ain't gonna lie. We got a lot of cereal.
History, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, yeah, I gotta play this game like it's a playoff game, man.
Smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your old line.
I gotta make every good
dominance and physicality.
Very good time.
Pound the rock.
You figure deal, my nigga deal.
On second down, Hastings, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Oh, pro out there acting like a hoe.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete corner.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
47. 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave the... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point.
Man, we out here looking like the best making power play team in the world, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You almost fell? You gonna make me one? Like you made yourself one?
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Right. Can you just make me one with some fruit punch in it?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Nowhere to escape, and he
just put enough in there to get the color in. I don't really,
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got a half feeling.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Prescott is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been
I gotta show these guys that I'm really a playoff team, man.
Up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Well, you know what I do.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
How did you try to make my cut look so pretty?
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Where'd you get that line from?
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check, tight right. Solo up there. You got three down.
Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
That is not no pass interference,
the ball
man.
got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, get there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
You know what I mean?
46.
On first down, Ragland. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's
always in the
reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I got a heart feeling here. Heart feel.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got it. We're going to 52. Under. Should go 46. 52 to 26.
Prescott now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. Past the 20. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's brought down.
That is a tug of love. Come on, man. Okay. We get the young boy 3 TDs. We get the young boy 3 tugs.
A reminder,
3
coming
loves.
up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. A spin. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Come on, baby.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott from the gun. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Josh Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You feel right?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Matt Hawk now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Done. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, he's going to air one out for Anderson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
December.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, it's caught. Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, it's caught by OBJ. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Huh?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I mean,
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott, and this is going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
I'm going to push him up.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Jackson flushed out right. And he's got a man here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them.
Are you even good? Look, who you know here?
Interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Man, ain't nobody even know,
From
man.
the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Man,
That pass just
I
a
don't
little bit
wanna do
off.
like
It
that,
looked like
man.
maybe
You
he tried to
can't
force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job, nice
Oh, you
patience
can do
right
that,
there.
though, right?
Put him on the right side, let him work his
that's
way across, put the ball in his
I knew I
hands,
was
and let him
getting
work his
better.
way upfield with a catch.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Add me as a friend. And when I get the chance, I
They'll try
catch
to
that
run this
motherfucking
one
hand.
in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You should get you should get in the lead.
It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
A 13-year-old?
They'll try again here
That's
from
crazy,
the 7
man.
on
15.
second and goal.
Might be a good game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fletcher, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You probably sound a bandwagon and not. I don't want to say anything from West Indies.
Where you from?
Washington, D.C.
Okay. I live in Maryland. So who's your favorite team?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
So if we play, you're going to play with Lamar?
Has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
I'm playing with you, bro.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
I don't know.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing. Prescott. Throw complete to Herndon. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
I'm going to have to play you
critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Man, I got school. I'm going to the time.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's got a noon one. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
What she does is she uses her elbows to direct where she want to go.
Shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Here we go, 47. Come on, QB, come on.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. 4th down, here's Jackson.
The amount of...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. 1st down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throws right side, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson now throwing again. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Miami, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
time to bring the bass bird. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird. Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back.
Smudge, I need your help, brother.
Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello?
Smudge, where you at, bro? Shit. This ain't good.
I ain't never coming back to way to stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go.
Bro, where this nigga Smudge at, bro?
When it come back, I'ma give back my bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check hits the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that?
This nigga owe me $10.
They say that it's the money, I'm like 10.
Yeah, what's up? Who looking for
hey,
the
Smudge, bro. I need help, bro. I need you to help me with $10, bro.
Huh?
I need $10, bro.
Shit, I need $10.
Bro, I know you got $10. Don't lie to me, bro.
Bro, I'm not lying, bro. I need $10, bro.
Bro,
Shit.
you is an adult, bro. Come on, bro. Give me
I am an
quick.
adult, but if you know anything about adults, you don't ask them nothing for anything in the middle of the week.
It's not the middle of the week.
Yes, it is, bro. You ask for niggas, if you need money, you only ask on Fridays.
Okay, I'll be back Friday.
Alright, I may be here, yeah.
Man, I need weed.
What you need $10 for?
I need marijuana.
Oh, nah, nigga. I ain't supporting your habit. The fuck?
I need some VCI 2K, bro. Don't play.
I think it's the VC.
Damn, I should have stuck with the VC.
Well, good. I just beat this nigga with the just head.
I'm in the brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Got real ones round them. Only got it's a things to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place I'm back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I get back up.
You better call back,
man. What? Oh shit, we'll see buttering down. And Big Dog getting into it.
Alright, I'm done.
Good job.
I had to do them, man. Let me just finish these pictures and we get out of here.
Oh damn, you did. My boy don't never play around with it, plate.
You know me, bro. I'm gonna supply my own smoke. Never ask him where the green at.
Yeah, put your fork in there. Here. Give me a few minutes. Huh? Good?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, honey. God.
I thought maybe if I could watch the back and call me. I don't know what.
6 months.
Yeah. Maybe I can wait for her.
Who you beating up on? Pro?
Huh?
Oh, honey, no, you're